Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a chit chat get ready with me. I've been really lazy with my channel, so I wanted to come back and give it some love and have a chit chat and everything. Today, I'm using all new products. So everything that I've got is stuff that I've had in my cupboard and not used yet. I'm trying to get the lighting situation right here, so hopefully it is. And I thought I'd do a look today. Obviously, that's why I'm on here. So the first thing I'm going to do, like always, is I'm going to do my brows. Actually, the first thing I am going to do is spray my face. So I've got the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray and the Quick Fix Hydra Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. God, that took me a while to say. So I'm going to use both of these because my face needs some love. Now the B6 spray is meant to be good for redness, and I do suffer from redness. And the other one is like just a priming spray, so it's just like the Smashbox one. The only thing I will say about this one is it smells like coconuts, and I hate coconut. So, worst thing for me to buy, but it is what it is. So, let's get on with the brows. The brow pencil I'm using is by Nabla. It's just come to Beauty Bay, or it's like been at Beauty Bay for a few months anyway, and I don't know what made me buy it because I don't need any brow pencils, but anyway I bought it. I bought one of the shadows to try and I bought the brow pencil, and I got this in Jupiter, which is more of a cool toned shade. I really like the thin brow pencils. I can't work with the slanted ones, so, and it's just your typical one, spoolie on one side, pencil on the other. So I'm going to do my brows, and yeah. So, like I say, nothing new's really been happening. I don't know if you saw my video. I do lives on Facebook now on my page, which is BubblyBex3. I do them every Wednesday at 9 PM UK time. And I'm really enjoying it. I like the interaction, but because I've been like focusing on that and then live stuff, I've not really been on here, which is silly because I love my little channel. So hence coming on today. Pencil's nice, it's nice and firm. It's firmer than my Colourpop one. The Colourpop one, to be fair though, the Colourpop one I am using the older formula, so the new one might be better. But it's very creamy as the Colourpop one. Yeah, this one's really nice. Nice colour as well, cool toned. I like it. That is like super fast. I like that. That's a nice brow pencil. I'm really happy with that. That was really quick. Quicker than I normally do them. And I think it's only about £7 on Beauty Bay, so yeah, definitely give that a go. The next thing I've got is the Revolution Pro Conceal and Define. I got this in C3. I have got the lighter shade as well, but I'm going to use C3 because I'm only going to do it to cut my brow and set my lid. I'm not using it as a concealer today. Like, as in like under my eyes. So I'm just going to do my brows. It's to be like the sharp, oh my god, Tarte Shape Tape. Which I love using, so if it is, that's a winner for me. Straight off the bat, it's nice. It's quite dry though. I'm really surprised how dry it is. You definitely have to work quickly with this because it does set down, but yeah, nice. So far so good. Yeah, but it's definitely set quicker than the Shape Tape does. So I'm going to do the eyes now. It's very dry in there. I'm not sure how I feel about it. We'll have to see how long my eyeshadows last. So I'm going to go in with the Shan XO BH Cosmetics, the Remix palette. I really want to use it because the colours look beautiful. So let's see what we can create with this. I think I'm going to go more for the pinky purple side just because it is very neutral the other side, so I don't need to go with them. So I think I'm going to go in the pink purple side. So I think the first shade I'm going to go in with is this deep pink shade here. This is called Stalker. This is going to be my middle shade. Let me know if you'd like a video on like blending for beginners, or like how I pick my colours or anything like that. Anything to do with like starting out an eyeshadow look, let me know if you'd like a video on that and I'll do that. So I'm just going to go above my crease and I'm just going to pack it all in. Now because I've not set the concealer, I don't set my concealer, I initially pat the colours on, which sets the concealer. I don't start blending yet, I just put them into place and I build up that colour and I load my brush. Really, really pigmented. I've never had any problems with BH Cosmetics shadows anyway. And that colour is beautiful. I've just realised though, I'm using pink. It's going to stain my eyelids. Lovely. Doesn't matter what pink you use, they all stain your eyelids. I'm actually going to blend that out with the colour on the other side. This is called Buttercup, and it's like a yellow toned colour. And when I blend, I literally just tickle the edges in circular motions. I don't take it up, I just tickle the colour that's there. And just softly blend the edges and then add more colour as and when I need it. And I place the colour first so that it's all around the eyes and then blend. And don't be afraid to go back in with more layers, don't be afraid to keep blending. Eyeshadow is, there is no rules. When I first started I used to think that you had to only do a couple of layers and you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that, but really makeup is what you want it to do. If you want to wear 5 layers, wear 5 layers. If you want to blend for 10 minutes, blend for 10 minutes. It is completely up to you. I'm going to take this deeper shade which is called Vampette, which is like a pink brown, like a plummy brown. And I'm going to take it on a pencil brush. This is a Spectrum A12 brush. Again, I do the same thing where I load my brush. And where I put that darker shade, I'm just going to go under it, so it's going to create a gradient. I just want to deepen that up. And I don't take it as far out either. Blending like a dream, these. My parents are on holiday this week, so I think that's one of the main reasons I'm able to film as well, because normally I get roped into doing stuff around the house and then I've got work as well, and I really need to get some organisation. I thought stopping my blog would take away that pressure, but it seems to, I've just given myself work. This is a cool bottle, I got it from Home Bargains. It's actually one of those where it tells you, you know, it's 5 PM drink some, if it's 2 PM drink some, shit like that. But I just like the straw in it. That is a beautiful shade, Vampette. Really beautiful. In with Stalker and blend out Vampette. And first I get the colour and I place it over the line where Vampette and Stalker meet. And because I'm dabbing, it tends to blend itself anyway. But then as I'm doing it, I'm just going to go in small circular motions just over Vampette, just to make sure that that line isn't harsh. But pretty much these shades are blending themselves. Beautiful. And then again, going in with my original blender brush for the outside, just blending out the edges of Stalker again. So taking my concealer again, I've lost it. I've lost the concealer. I found the concealer. Right, so taking that again, I'm just going to put some on my brush again. And I'm going to cut the middle of my eye because we're doing a spotlight, halo eye, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to dab it on the back of my hand, just because I should have just put it on the back of my hand anyway. I want to smooth my brush out. And all I do is I place some in the middle, like so, and then I look up, and that tells me where I want my cut to be. Can you see it's giving me a line? Some more. Now that's the only thing about this is you seem to have to use more than Shape Tape, when I use Shape Tape, I don't actually use that much. And follow the natural curve of your crease. You'll be able to see how your crease curves, so follow that, because you don't want to go too straight and you don't want to go too rounded. Just follow it, and just, when you've got your line, just drag down. So with a, let me see if I can find it. Right, just with any random brush you've got, this is just a Spectrum A07 brush. I'm just going to blend in those edges. It doesn't matter if you get a little bit of shadow on it, because we're going to go over it anyway. I just want to blend out the edges so the concealer's not like a harsh line, before we've had a chance to go in with our shadows. Just pat the middle. So now we've got the middle done. I'm actually going to go in first with Holy Grail, which is this shade here. It's just a really, really pale champagne-esque colour, I suppose. I am going to go over it with a pigment, but I just want to set my concealer. So if I go in with this shade first, it'll set. And I'm literally going in the middle. I can't believe I just said literally. Obviously I'm going in the middle. I'm going to go in with is this bright pink. This is called Baby Girl, and I'm going to put that where that shimmer shade in the middle meets. And I'm going at an angle. I wasn't going to go at an angle, I was going to go straight, but I think it suits my eye shape better. But that's what I tell myself anyway. It looks a bit crazy at the moment, but fear not. Going in with the brush that had the shimmer shade on it, I'm just going to tap where those two colours meet. Taking a really, really little thin brush, I'm going to take Vampette and Stalker, those two shades there, and I'm just going to go over the line where I cut, because I just want to smooth it out a bit more. It's a good trick if you think that you've messed up your line. Going in with Stalker, I'm just going to blend out where I put that bright pink, just so it joins in with the other shades. I'm going to go in with Vampette again. Ooh. Just on the inner corners, just so we can deepen that boy up. Beautiful, I love it. I don't know if you can tell on this lighting. Oh, I'm sweating. Do you like my t-shirt, by the way? It's Crash Bandicoot. Love it. Anyway, I'm going to go in with a pigment now. This is a pigment from K. Rose B. I have used her pigments before, I've just not used this colour. This is called Lacuna, and it's a white with a pink reflect to it. I'm going to go in with the NYX glitter glue. I don't have a different glitter glue, so I'm just using this one. And I'm just going to pop that in the middle, working my way up. I'm not doing a thick layer because I want you to still see the colour underneath. It's more like a nod to the pigment. If you can see that, looks stunning. I'm going to go in with, this is an Aqua XL eye pencil from Makeup Forever. It's a really, really pastel lilac colour. I've not used this one yet. I've got a yellow one that I used, but I've not used this one, but I really thought the contrast would be cool. So I'm going to go in with Stalker and buff that along my bottom lashes. Then going in with Buttercup, I'm just going to buff that out. Right, finally taking the shade Vampette again, that darker one, I'm literally going to, sorry for saying literally, I'm going to buff it right along the close to my lash line as I can. In the corner, I'm actually going to go in with that shade I put on my lid as well, on my inner corner. So I've done that on the inner corner, and I want to go on top of it with this glitter from LA Splash in the shade Pink Sparkles. Never used this before, but it's like pink with some silver going on, and I just thought it'd look fun on the inner corner, because it's not that dark that it's gonna look odd. I like it. My eyes are done now. I'm just going to get on with the face. First thing I'm going to do is re-spray my face because it's so hot. Again, I'm not a fan of coconut smell, but it's priming stuff in it, so we're going to deal with it. Let me just put on my brushes back. I didn't bring a primer, so I'm just going to use some of the Glam Glow Volcasmic Matte Glow Moisturiser. I have done that as priming spray anyway, but I'm just going to put this over my nose because I definitely want to make sure that that's mattified. And on my chin, it smells like sweets, this stuff. It is actually technically a moisturiser, but the way I see it, it's good for with it being mattifying, it'd be good for makeup prep. I've actually got a full-size one of this, but then I got a sample, so I was like, oh, shouldn't have bought the full-size one. I'm going to go in with some of the Master Strobing Liquid from Maybelline, and I'm going to put that all over my face as an illuminator. It's like a pink colour. We are going to glow to the gods today. Although not that much because I don't really glow. And I'm just going to use this big massive Spectrum. It's the D01 brush. And it's one of those dual fibre ones. Ooh, that's lovely. I'm just going to use my hands just to make sure it's all rubbed in. The reason why I don't use my hands on the whole is because I have eczema, and one, it irritates the eczema, and two, when my eczema's healing, it's very, very scratchy. Oh, I was telling you that my parents are on holiday, so I had to take them yesterday. It's only Blackpool, and the way back, the sat-nav took me such a weird way, like all around the houses, all down loads of streets. It was so weird. It said it was quicker. Whether it was quicker, I don't know, but it took me a weird way. Right, I'm going to go in with the foundation. The foundation that I'm trying today is the Ordinary Serum Lightweight Serum Formula Light Coverage Foundation. I've got the full coverage one as well, which I use all the time. And this is the serum one, so it's obviously lighter weight. And I've not used it yet, so I thought it was a good time to use it now, especially with it being sort of hot outside. I don't really want to have a lot of coverage. It's very runny. I don't know if it's meant to be runny because I've had it for a while, but I've not opened it, so it shouldn't be... Can you hear it? I don't know if it's meant to be that runny. Ooh, straight off the bat, it is so watery. It's like the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, but better packaging. Always spread my foundations with this now. I just like it, and then I go in with my beauty blender afterwards. A little goes a long way. Well, actually saying that, no, this is the second pump and it's only done my cheeks, so maybe it doesn't. But it doesn't see, to say that it's a lightweight coverage, I think that's actually a nice coverage, if you know what I mean. It doesn't seem like really, really sheer. And like literally I cannot feel anything. It doesn't feel like anything's on my face. Ooh. Like not even moisturiser. I would say you're going to use a bit more, especially if you've got a fat face like me. But that swings and roundabouts with foundations for me. I find that I can use more because I've got a fat face. I'm just going to go around my brows. Really, really, really lightweight. It's even more lightweight than the Tarte one. The Tarte one does have a bit more coverage on it, I find, even though it is lightweight. This is like, I mean, obviously it's going to be shearing out because I am using a beauty blender, which is the point of a beauty blender, to shear it out. Just like the way that a beauty blender finishes. Right. I really like that. So I'm going to go in with the number 17 Extra Fair Concealer. This is actually discontinued now and I didn't actually want to use it, but I don't really have one that I've not used. I'm going to use this today, so I am sorry that it is out of stock. Oh, but it's a lovely colour. To say that it's extra fair, it's not too... I mean, obviously it is pale, but it's really neutral. I always find you can go... Concealers, like especially drugstores, are so weird when they do the pale shades. They either go really, really pink or really yellow toned. This one is neutral. which I'm gutted now that it's being discontinued. It's quite thick, but again, it's a concealer, so maybe you'd want it to be a bit thick. That is lovely. Blends out beautifully. Now I have 2 new setting powders. So I got the Harper's Bazaar box, which was like 50 quid, and you got like loads of good stuff in it. And one of them was the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening powder for under eyes. So I really wanted to use it because it's obviously new, and I'm using her translucent powder as well. Now I know you can set your eyes with the translucent powder, but I thought I'd just set my face a little bit with that. So I'm going to use this under eye brightening powder now, and we'll see what. First things first, it's really, really fine. It reminds me of the, oh, what's it called? The no colour powder, the RCMA no colour powder. I'm just going to use an XO Beauty small face brush. I'm going to take a little bit on the brush and just sort of tap off the excess, and I'm just going to apply, wow, that is fine. I'm not baking with it, I'm literally setting and sweeping it away. Seems nice. It reminds me so much of the RCMA powder, to be honest. I don't know. It is brightening my under eye as well, which is good. But I don't know if it's the concealer, you know, the little bit of the Revolution one that's making my wrinkles look so bad underneath, because that concealer is not good for older eyes, let me tell you that. I like that. Yeah, that's nice, that. I like that. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm literally going to dab a little bit all over my face. Now, I don't normally use loose powders on my face, but I haven't got a new powder. Is this translucent? It's got like a yellow tint to it. But I'm literally going to use this big brush that I own. Because it's so hot, I really shouldn't set my face, and because I'm using lightweight, but I sweat. So I can't not set. But I'm only using a little tiny bit. I'm like stuck in my ways, and if I don't set, I get all upset. It's really nice actually. I'll have to try baking with it. So far, so good with those. So I'm going to do my bronzer now. I'm using the Makeup Geek bronzer in Sunkissed, which just looks like this. This is really nice, and it's quite buildable as well, so you're not like full on going in with like bam. You've got pigment. I think it's nice for a bronzer to be buildable. Sunkissed, I mean, it is made for fairer skin tones. Yeah, it's for fair skin bronzer, so it's obviously not going to be like uber orange, but it is actually a really nice colour. Beautiful bronzer, that, beautiful. Very, very impressed with that. I like bronzers. Right, so I'm going to go in with my highlight. I'm using 2 highlights today. The first thing I'm using is the Laura Geller highlight. I'm actually going to go in with Gilded Honey, which is this middle shade. I never used to be into gold. By the way, it's like a little set that I got from Beauty Bay. I think it was like 22 quid, and I wanted to try them. I never used to be into golds, but recently I am digging gold highlighters. So I'm going to go in with this one first, and then on top of that I am going to use one from Jouer, which is called Ice, which is like a white gold. So it's going to bring out more of that gold reflex. I know I've got pink on the eyes, but I thought it'd look nice. Oh, that's lovely, that. With them being baked, it'd be hard to get like the pigment to show, but that is stunning. So this is completely optional. You do not have to go in with this one, but I'm going to take a little bit because I'm so extra, and I'm literally going to put it on the high points. Ooh, yay. We're doing all right. So I'm going to do my lashes now. First I'm going to put some mascara on. I haven't got a new mascara. This is Art Deco, by the way. It's a really nice mascara. I like the brush. The brush reminds me of the Tarte Light Caramel Lashes brush, and that's like my favourite mascara, so I think it must be the brush that I like. Oh, I forgot to put blush on. The blush palette I'm going to use, now I've remembered, is the Maybelline Master Blush Colour and Highlighting Kit. Ooh! Ugh. They're definitely pigmented. So I'm going to go in with a mixture of these two here. One's peachy, one's pinky, but I want a bit of both. That's nice, not revolutionary, but nice. Right, so my lashes today, I'm going to use the colouring, the Blush Tribe Cosmetics ones. These are the Ranis Lash Collection. It's volume 1 and volume 2. The only thing is though, they don't have volume 1 and volume 2 on the boxes. I just know that that's what I ordered. I have wore one pair of these, but the rest of them are all new. Great tip when doing lashes is to curve them so that they're all nice and flexible. And these are stunning. Using the House of Lash glue as well. This is the white one. And something that I learned from a masterclass I went to, when you first put your lashes on and they feel like, as long as you've like measured them right, obviously, if they feel like they're uncomfortable in the corner, keep at it, wait 20 minutes and then your eye gets used to them, and it really does work. Don't make the mistake of I did when I first started wearing lashes and start trimming them even shorter, thinking that you've cut them too short, because that doesn't work. Hold your breath. Right, and another trick, or tip should I say, get yourself a black pencil and make sure you colour in this front bit, even though you haven't got liner on, and then like wing liner, because it just means that when you look straight on, it's like your lashes part of your false lashes part of your eyes. Absolutely gorgeous lashes. Honestly, if you want an indie brand, these are she's based in London. Blush Tribe lashes are fantastic. I'm really hoping she starts to extend her range, because I think I've got most of her lashes. Yeah, I'm just going to do my lips. I'm actually going to go in with this from Buxom. This is one of their, what they call, plump line lip liners. So I'm just going to draw my lips using this. Oh, sorry, this is in the shade Scandalous. And on the other side of this is actually a little brush. So I'm just going to smooth out the line. I'm actually going to go in with a lip gloss, and this is the Smith & Cult High Speed Sonnet, and it just looks like this. It's really, really lovely. Oh, that's nice. It's got a bit of gold shimmer in it. Like that. Very, very summery. I love it. Right, final thing is to spritz my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm really impressed with that. So that is the finished look. I'm going to go and do my, well, I'm going to throw my hair up in a pony to be honest, and let's be real. But this is the finished look. What do you think? I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry I wasn't as chatty as I thought it was going to be. I tend to concentrate a lot and I don't know why. But if you would like to have a chat with me whilst I'm doing my makeup and like a proper interaction type thing, I am doing my Facebook Live on Wednesday at 9 PM UK time. So it's on Bubblybex3. I will link it all down below if you do want to check it out. And thank you ever so much for watching, guys, and I will get back into filming more videos. Definitely, because I've enjoyed my little self. So if you are happy with this, do give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've been on YouTube nearly 2 years on the 20th of May. So I'm going to go. Have a lovely day and I will speak to you soon. Bye, guys.